Hello, my name is Kyra Scarborough, and I'm a member of the Parkour trainers for it's a system that me and my sister made. And what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be showing you this Parkour for beginners. Parkour for beginners is very simple. There are 12 steps, and they will get your body into fit shape. And there's some exercise. There's absolutely no dieting. It tells you what you should and should not wear, and it gives you all those basic things. Okay, so it's called Parkour Core for Beginners. Okay, so I'm just gonna read that to you. Okay, before we begin, parkour is a natural way to train your body to be able to leap and move from place to place by climbing, jumping, and flipping. The art of displacement requires neither specific structures nor accessories for its practice. The body is the only tool. It takes perseverance, guts, and discipline, but the ending is very rewarding. There are 12 steps. So the first step is very simple. It's just telling you what you should wear on your feet, and it's called shoe wear. So flexible shoes is always really good. You don't need any of those tight shoes. And brands does not matter. Your shoes will be worn out within a few months. Excuse me, if you do everything correct, your shoes will be worn out. You will get dirty. So, they should not be open-toed shoes. Make sure they are tennis shoes and are made for the extreme. I would recommend shoes with no hard plastic in the center because it causes destruction in your balance. A good flat sole is the best because you don't need one of those lumpy soles because they can come out very much easily. So number two is comfy clothes. I'd recommend any pants that you are comfortable in wearing, including flexi pants, joggers, jogging pants, yoga pants, and sweatpants. Those are the ones I would mainly recommend. Also, I would recommend any pants that allow you to move quickly and freely. No jeans. Jeans disable you from moving freely. Make sure your clothes fit and won't fall down. Your shirt is nothing fancy. Long sleeves works best for beginners because it helps prevent scrapes whenever falling. Okay, next thing is number 3, glove wear. You don't need it, so go ahead and move on. Okay, number 4, find a friend. Not only will your friend help you to be motivated, but they can show you things, making you learn them. Make sure you get along with them. So I recommend having a sister or something to do this with, or a trainer or a coach, because that also helps because they help you learn new things, especially things that you haven't learned ever before. So yeah, okay, so number 5, find a place to train. Find an area with obstacles and looks enough like a maze, but possesses less of a challenge. I recommend a park. Me and my sister go to the park when I'm at my dad's, and that place is the most fantastic thing that you can do it in. They are fun and challenging to train in. Stay off of private property. If you find yourself on private property and there is someone out there telling you to get off, be polite and say it was an accident, especially if you don't know that you went on there and it was private. Okay, so number 6, workout. In order to parkour, you need to have warm-ups, exercises, and workouts. Such things as leg lifts, pull-ups, planks, sit-ups, push-ups, stretches, jogging, running in place, arm rolls, and squats. For each one, do 10 of them the best you can. Do this at least once a day. Once a day, all these for 10 of them will help you. Or you can break it up and do it 2 times a day and only doing them for 5 each. For the planks, do it for 10 seconds each day, and each day you can add more on there. But yeah. Drink a lot of water. I'd recommend this purifying drinking water because it really does help, and it gets me in shape. So your weight must be no over this. It has to be this or under. It has to be 280 pounds or under, not including muscle, because muscle gives you a little bit more weight on there, so we will understand that. But you do not need to be over 290. That's the restriction right there. You should start no younger than 12 years old, because your body just cannot handle that amount whenever you're only like 11 or 10. I would really recommend doing it at 12 because you are more capable of understanding. So, yeah. Okay, so number 7, starting slowly. Do not take an obstacle you know you cannot do. This is very important because it can affect your landing in a bad way. Explore what your body can and can't do. Like, for instance, how high and far you can jump. How quickly can you get into a roll? How quickly can you do your vaults? You will know which techniques need work. This will help you control your body. Well, you're going to find out what rolls and vaults are, because those are mainly the two main things that you want to start out doing as a beginner. Okay, so these are the landings. Number 8, landing. When you land, your legs will be about shoulder width apart. So make sure your legs are always shoulder width apart, because if they're too far apart, it can affect the joints in your legs. Also, your body will act as a spring and prevent injury if you land on the balls of your feet. Now, the balls of your feet are that place right underneath your toes. Like, if this was these fingers were the toes, it'd be this part right there. It'd be that part. And I will show you on my feet. Hang on. It's right there, basically. I don't really want to show my feet, but yeah. It's right there. So if my fingers were the toes, it'd be that little part under there, where it's not in the center and it's not at the bottom, but it's at the very top underneath your toes. Land at a 90-degree angle always, because if you land in any other form but that, like in 180, you will cause pain in your joints. You will have some severe injuries. Always lean slightly forward, so your hand and always put your hands out a little, because it absorbs some of the force and it takes force off. Number 9, shoulder rolls. This is how in practice them. In order to do this, you get in a stand-up position and start running. When you feel comfy, drop and put your arm of choice on the ground using your shoulder. So it'd be your shoulder part on the ground. You lean your head under and you take it and as you do your roll. So basically, you know how whenever you're a little kid and you do your little rows and you say, "Look, Mommy, I did a flip," and you use your head. It's similar like that, but you're using your shoulder and your head is not touching the ground, and you're using your feet. Number 10, your vaults. You need to find a rail. That's why parks usually are best, because they always have rails. So what you do is, when you run up to it, place both hands on it and propel your legs to the right. When your knees come up, move your other arm out of the way and swing your legs over. That is the best way to do your things, and they really do help. So, number 11, jumps. Never jump off anything higher than what yourself can jump. 3.8 feet in the air is best for whenever you're a beginner, because usually you're starting at 12 or 13. But if you can't jump over that, then just stay at 3.8, because it's the best. I would really recommend jumping off of those little steps at the park if you're at the park, or if you're at somewhere with stairs. Start at a lower point, and as you jump, work yourself higher and higher and higher, and it'll boost your confidence whenever you're doing this. If you let your mind take over, and your mind tells you that you cannot do it, do not do that, because you have to always keep your goals in your mind. Number 12, pull-ups on walls. So basically what this is you're practicing pulling yourself up on bars and other equipment. So like the monkey bars or just any bar in your house that you can find that will like hold your amount of weight, then is best, because if you do this, it really helps with your upper body strength and using other equipment besides the bars, like the like using like the bars on the swings, and using the swings if you pull them up really high and you pull yourself and try to get on the swing, it improves your upper body strength and your arms. So yes, always keep your goals in mind when doing parkour. So to practice these, I would recommend you and your partner start at point A and point B. One partner will be at point A, the other will be at point B. The object of this is to get to the other side through the obstacle using every single one of these that I have talked to you through. If this will take a time for you to adjust to it, but I really recommend doing this because it always helped me, and now I can do it really fantastically. So yeah, just work through that and you will be amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you are watching, this video is kind of messed up because right now I'm having to use my phone instead of the normal camera that I usually use for my other YouTube videos, because I've never really done a parkour video, but I have always talked about it with other people who ask me what it is. So just please subscribe to my channel and comment below, because in the next video I do will probably be next Friday. I'll be giving you videos every other Friday, because every other Friday is when I go to my dad's, and that's when me and my sister train. We train and we do it. Usually I won't video me by myself like I have today, just because I'm kind of uncomfortable doing that. So, yeah. So, don't forget to drink your water, and, yeah. Love y'all. Bye.